to another episode of KMC Vibes. This is DL, your host, and today's show, we've got Andrew Cassara from Canada, Ontario, Canada. He's a pop artist, and we're looking forward to hearing some of his songs and seeing what his music is about. So let's get started. How are you doing, Andrew?
Matt, how are you?
Cool. Nice summer day. Well, it's not summer here yet, but will be in a couple days. Um, what are things like for you in Canada there?
It's a little cool. Like it's it's not like super warm. Like the yesterday, like I went for a run and like it was hailing for like a second and it was pouring rain and it was really cold. It was like 5 degrees. So like I don't know, like it's Canada, it just like flip flops, so like cold,
Well,
hot, hot.
right. So I'd like to get right on to the interview. How best to describe your music? Like dance, pop, funk?
I think that's pretty good. Like it's pop music, but with like a little bit of funk and disco. Definitely
Uh-huh.
on the it's disco funk, mainly
Disco
pop,
funk.
some overtones of rock in there. So it's like a big fusion, which I,
Okay.
I, I just love the
What,
new.
what what would you say are some of your main influences?
I definitely say that Maroon 5 has been a huge influence for me. Jamiroquai,
Uh-huh.
for the disco, love his music. He's definitely been a great influence for me for the new direction on the record. Um, yeah, and like I've always been a huge fan of pop music. So boy bands like my favorite, Backstreet Boys. They've always influenced me my whole life for writing music. So when you put all that together with some a lot of different funk records that I've listened to and disco and pop and you put it all together, I think it just makes a big medley and the new direction is kind of
Okay. Okay.
fusion.
I'd like to get on and let people see exactly what you're talking about. So, you have some acoustic songs for us?
Yeah.
Okay. So Andrew recorded a couple of songs. The first song is titled "You Are." What's this song about?
So it's a song about mostly about mental health. You know, I've struggled with mental health for the past couple of years now, and I didn't really understand what was going on at the time. And I
Mhm.
actually participated in a mental health awareness music tour back in 2017 when I was starting to experience some of these, I guess, thoughts in my mind. I didn't understand them. So learning about all this, and going through it, it's been like a huge journey for me. So I wanted to write a song about it, and I thought that if I wrote a song, with how much people consume music nowadays, if I could tell that story in a song, I might be able to pass on that message to someone else that might hear the song and might be able to connect with it, and
Okay.
maybe they could understand it and it could help them a little bit, if they don't understand what's going on.
Okay. Sure. Sure. Here is the first song from Andrew Cassara, acoustic version of "You Are." Let's check it out.
One, two, three. You are love, you are strong. Don't let voices tell you you're wrong. In your heart, in your soul, you have the key you're searching for. But you don't want the world to see that inside you feel broken. Some days it hurts to read you when your eyes are fire. Nobody can replace. You're the same way all along. It's alright to be unsure. You are love, you are strong. Don't let voices tell you you're wrong. But you don't want the world to see that inside you feel broken. Some days it hurts to breathe when you're a survivor. Nobody can replace your love the same way all along. You are love, you are love. Happiness is found within your heart when you give yourself love. When you thought you thought, remember you are strong. You are love. And when the walls feel like they're closing in, I know you'll be brave and you'll push back. You come this far, you're strong. You are. You are love. Happiness is found within your heart when you give yourself love. Yourself love. When you thought you've lost, remember you are strong. You are love. You are love. Happiness is found within your heart when you give yourself love. You are, you are, you are, you are loved.
That was the song "You Are" by Andrew Cassara. So let's see how to give people. Well, for everybody, today's songs that he's performing are recorded acoustic. So how to give people a good impression of your live band show?
It's definitely, I think, the first thing that comes right up the top of my head is it's very high energy, and
Uh-huh.
it's fun. Whenever I go and I do a show, I speak for myself and the rest of my live band members as well. We always want to have as much fun as possible because if you're having fun as a musician, the audience can feel that and they'll enjoy themselves 200% more than if you just gave it 50%. So whenever we're on stage and we go and perform, we always do our best. It doesn't matter where we play. If we play like a club, if we played like an arena, like it doesn't matter. Wherever we play is always the same show, the same amount of intensity and energy,
Uh-huh.
because every audience deserves the same exact show. So we always try to have as much fun as possible and give it all we got. And I think it's a lot of fun, very crowd interactive, and
Uh-huh.
lots of.
So what's your band member lineup?
Yeah, so we have in the band we have electric guitar. The gentleman's name is Matan.
Okay.
We have bass. His name is Andy. We also have drums, and that's John. And myself as a singer, and I also play acoustic guitar.
Okay. Okay.
And that's the live band, and plus myself.
So so you said like high energy. Where does the energy come from? Is it you or just everybody running around at top speed on stage, or?
It's everyone, like every individual person, has their little spark of energy that they contribute to the full show. Like if I wasn't there, if Matan wasn't there, or John, or whoever, if it was someone else, it would be a different show. So I think that everyone contributes to
Sure.
the in a unique way that just makes it very special.
Uh-huh.
So I think it's everyone collectively together. We always give it our best, and I think at the end of the day, when we put on a show, it's a lot of fun, and I feel that from the fans, from the feedback, and it's always so much fun to just go ahead and perform and have fun and play music with.
Right. And on your website, you have written that it's kind of like a family music that families can enjoy.
Yeah, it's for everyone, So I
Mhm.
think the new direction, the new sound, because there's some, influences of disco and funk, and rock and pop, like that's a lot of different elements.
A,
So
a lot of different generations.
yeah, a lot of
Right.
different generations. So I think, like, my parents, they love disco, and they love funk. And, a lot of people love rock and a lot of people love pop, So when you put it all together, I think it's a sound that a lot more people can enjoy, because it's not just pinpointed to this one.
One particular area. Sure, sure.
It's it's more unique, It's in its own thing, I think, So.
Where have you performed as a band in terms of like in of course around Canada? Where other places have you performed?
We performed in Japan.
In
So
Japan, okay.
uh,
When was that? When was that?
in October. In October, yeah, in
October
Tokyo.
last year.
Yeah, just in 2019. Yeah,
Okay, wow. How
yeah,
how was the crowd reception?
it was great. I think one of the best memories that I have from that trip was when we performed at one of the show. Um, there was a little boy that came to the show, and he was a fan, and he put on a Canada shirt.
Okay.
So just to show his love for
Right,
Canadian,
right,
and he was a fan and he loved the music and everything, and I took a
right.
picture with him. So that was super cute, and it it warmed my heart a lot that a little kid came, put on a Canada shirt.
Came out
Adorable.
to see you. Right. Uh-huh.
In
Yeah.
Canada, like coming all the way across the world, and him just like showing his appreciation was like it was a blessing.
Uh-huh. Have you played in other places in Asia?
Yeah, performed in South Korea, which
Okay.
was incredible. Like met loads of fans there. They came to the show. We took pictures after the show,
Mhm.
and it was just there was a little bit of a language barrier, but like some of them could speak a little bit of English. So like even then, even with the language barrier, we managed to talk and stuff after the gig. So it was yeah. I'm articulate with my hands.
Right.
It helps me get my message across.
Right, right. Well, part of that energy, that definitely.
Exactly.
Let's move on to second track. This track is titled "My Love Again." Uh, what is this? Is this kind of like a smoother type
Yeah,
song?
it's a a love song. It's
Okay.
a like a ballad, but still with some elements of funk in there. There's a lot. It's very bass heavy. It's groovy, but it's a song that I wrote kind of like as a love letter that you want to send to someone that you care about, that you miss dearly, and you just want to pass that message. Hopefully that they'll get it.
Okay.
So yeah, so it's a love song, and it's called My Love Again, and I hope people enjoy it.
All right. Let's check it out. "My Love Again" by Andrew Cassara.
All right, so this next song is called My Love Again, and it's kind of like a love letter that you send to someone that you care a lot about and you miss dearly, and you just want to see them again.
I know it's been forever since the last time we talked, but I think I should tell you what you really wanna know. When he breaks your heart around my door, then you're in my arms just like before. When he wants it back, you let go and fall. could just trust our hearts, maybe we'd be fine from the start. I guess you'll be the one that I can't let go of. On the right side of the wrong bed, many texts are unsent. When I turn around and I close my eyes, I wish I felt you laying next to me. These nights are tough, it's killing me. Wish I didn't have to close my eyes to have you be. It's 2 a.m. with the lights off. Say we've done this before. I can't take this space no more. I'm still in love with you, baby. You call me up in a year's time. I know this won't be the last time. It's just keep coming back for more. Oh yeah. When he breaks your heart around my door, and then you're in my arms just like before. But when he wants you back, you let go and fall. But won't be done for you, just trust our hearts. Maybe we'd be fine from the start. I guess you'll be the one that I can't let go of. We're on the right side of the wrong bed. So many texts are unsent. And when I turn around and I close my eyes, I wish I felt you laying next to me. These nights are tough, it's killing me. I wish I didn't have to close my eyes to have you be. My love, 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 my love. Na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na, na na na. Baby, baby, oh, I can't move on to someone new, 'cause my heart is set on you. Baby, baby, yeah. Until this day I still love you, 'cause your heart on the right side of the wrong bed. So many texts are unsent. And when I turn around and I close my eyes, I wish I felt you laying next to me. It's not so tough, it's killing me. I wish I didn't have to close my eyes to have you be, have you be. My love, 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 my love.
That was My Love Again by Andrew Cassara. Let's see. So I've checked out your website and Facebook and other social networks, and you really seem to have a very large fan base, large following. Have you done anything in particular to to get that, or you just perform and people follow you after your performance?
You know, I I don't really like attribute it to like me doing something or like me being a certain way, you know, like I'm just a guy, you know.
Just
Like
out there doing your thing. Uh-huh.
there's nothing, you know, particularly special about me that's worth bragging about or whatever, you know. That like puts me in a separate class that puts me above anybody else, you know.
Right, right.
So I think, you know, just at the end of the day, you know, I think that my job and the thing that I'm most passionate about when it comes to music and my fans is, just connecting and building, true, honest to good relationships with my
Mhm.
fans. And I think, like with the internet and social media, it's really easy to distance ourselves because, phone screens. So I always do my best to connect, as personally as possible with the fans, and make it like a real true one-on-one, like connection, like if we were face to face.
Let's check out the next track the next song you've got for us is called Fingertips.
That's right.
All right. Does this need any explanation?
Not really. I think it's just a cool, fun song, and again, disco funk vibes.
Okay. All right. Let's check out Fingertips by Andrew Cassara.
Kiss me high, got you lying. I want you bad, I want you bad, but I'm sure you got that arm tight to sway me into friends, to tell me you're gonna make me work all night, right? I would be there, I would be there if you were crying. Treat you right, unlike those other guys. I was sure that, I was sure that I'm not lying. You should know I can put up a fight. I know you love it, I do it. The way that makes you touch the wind, feeling in your fingertips. Trust me, baby. When the morning comes, turn around. Promise you won't be gone. Like ooh, like ooh. Friday night, you go, but it don't matter if we're not okay. You're gonna try to make this right. Fine, you wear that red dress to play me, that lipstick to love me. Who said I'm gonna spend the night right? I would be there, I would be there. You were crying, treat you right, unlike those other guys. I was sure that, I was sure that I'm not lying. You should know I can put up a fight. I know you love it, do it. The way that makes you touch the wedding, feeling in your fingertips. Trust me, baby. When the morning comes, turn around. Promise you won't be gone. Like ooh, feeling in your fingertips. Ooh, feeling in your fingertips. Ooh, feeling. When the morning comes, turn around. Promise you won't be gone. I know you love it, the way I do it, the way that makes you touch the wedding, feeling in your fingertips. Trust me, I'll be there, baby. When the morning comes, turn around. Promise you won't be gone. Like ooh, feeling in your fingertips. Ooh, feeling in your fingertips. Ooh, feeling. When the morning comes, turn around. Promise you won't be gone. Now make your move. Now make your move.
That was Fingertips by Andrew Cassara. If people, I guess it's not all that difficult. If people want to find out about you, just Google, just search Andrew Cassara. Easy enough.
Right.
You've got all the platform. How many? You have several CDs or several releases?
I've had a couple singles.
Okay.
Since I started releasing music in 2013, so during that time period up until now, I've released several singles, which we compiled into like a compilation album of like all the songs that kind of like started everything for me.
Uh-huh.
So like, that's like a compilation album that you can find like on Spotify. But now I have an actual album. It's my debut album. That one's called Freak on Repeat, and that's the new record that we just released. So
Okay.
that's
Okay.
that you can find on Spotify, Amazon Music, YouTube, everywhere. So
Are any of these songs today off of that?
yeah, every single one.
Oh, okay. You can find all of them on there. What's the word in terms of CDs? Do you actually record physical CDs?
like we manufacture like physical
Right,
CDs.
right.
Yeah. We've done CDs and we've done vinyl.
Oh, okay, okay.
And I was super excited for vinyl as well because it's so cool that it's coming back and it's becoming popular again.
Uh-huh.
Like when I was a kid, it was cassettes. It wasn't even vinyls. So
Right,
like
right, right.
me to be like in my early 20s and have vinyls come back, like that's something like super foreign for me, where my parents are like, man, this is the coolest thing. I'm like, this is pretty cool, and the sound quality is so much better. So
Right.
it's cool that it's becoming I don't want to say like a new trend because it's always been there.
Well, trends come and go,
It's new for
And in terms of performances, do you have any live performances scheduled?
at this moment, no.
Okay.
Everything's kind of been postponed and canceled because of the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Rightfully so, because it's all about safety, and I'm very happy that everything has been postponed. For the safety of the fans and my band and everyone else that's involved. So as soon as everything opens up and it's safe again to do shows, you betcha I'll be right there.
Back out there.
I'll,
Okay.
I'll be there.
Well, yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to. Well, I didn't know that you were in Tokyo last year, but I definitely be interested to see you when you're here. Hopefully next year.
Yeah, hopefully we
Yeah.
don't know what
Yeah.
happened.
This year virtually, but still.
Right.
Let's go on and play the last track. It's called Bad Bad.
Yes.
So this is like bad as in good or bad as in bad?
It's like bad as in good. It's like a weird play on words, but um, and if you want, I can say a little something about the song if you want.
Oh, sure.
So this one is called Bad Bad, and this is probably my favorite track on the whole record. It's one of the first songs that we made, and I always, when I listen to this song, I always picture kind of like a Saturday Night Fever-esque kind of like scene, like at the nightclub, like you go down with your friends and you have the best night ever,
Mhm.
and about like enjoying the moment, having a good time, and meeting, someone that you're really interested in for the first time and just having the best night ever. So yeah, that's kind of what the song is about, and it's all about dancing, so
Oh,
it's
okay.
perfect for just playing whenever and just enjoying that one moment and having a good time.
Get your groove on.
Exactly.
All right. Well, no need for anything else. Let's check out Bad Bad by Andrew Cassara.
This is the first single off the brand new album. This one's called Bad Bad. Let's hit it.
don't mean I won't get you there. Dance, dance, dance. I'll funk you up to the beat. Dance, dance, dance. Got your bed, bad, bad, bad for me. I feel the tension and fine, so you can't see. So I just made a big and you're up in. Let's get lost in a feet and dance to the night. Yeah. When I look into your eyes, when the strangers dance fire. Down the music will take us there. I'm rocking your beat there. I got you crossing the line. And when I pick the phone up, that don't mean I won't get you there. And when I pick the phone up, now I know who's on the phone. Yeah, yeah. Dance, dance, dance. Funk you up to the beat. Dance, dance, dance. Oh, I know you want me bad, bad. Dance, dance, dance. Get your freak on the beat. Dance, dance, dance. Got your bed, bad, bad, bad for me. If we take it there tonight, we don't need to run and hide. Oh, they don't know what's right. If we take it there tonight, if we take it there tonight, we don't need to run and hide. If we take it there tonight, they don't need to know you're mine. Dance, dance, dance. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like when you're bad to the beat, yeah. Don't you stop now. Oh, you're so bad for me, yeah. So bad, bad. Dance, dance, dance. I'll funk you up to the beat. Dance, dance, dance. Oh, I know you want me bad, bad. Dance, dance, dance. Get your freak on the beat. Dance, dance, dance. Got your bed, bad, bad, bad for me.
Bad Bad by Andrew Cassara. Thank you so much for joining the show today. Looking forward to your. So in September, do you plan on doing a live band performance?
Well, I mean, we were planning to originally, but
Uh-huh.
pandemic and everything, that's been kind of postponed for now. So definitely looking forward to getting back on the road and
Okay.
safe. It's gonna happen.
Okay. Well, looking forward to your September KMC performance, whatever form that may be. But yeah, again, thanks for joining, and say hello to the band for me.
And most importantly, thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
Okay,
Lots of fun.
great. All right, take care.